Okay, in this tutorial we're going to be using a photo to change the sky in a photo. We're going to call this a photo composite or montage. Composite's kind of taking two photos and composing them together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to my UVU website. So we're going to go to photo or UVU photo.org, and under Art 1050 here, rock group. This is going to be a famous rock group. May not be exactly the same rock group you're thinking of. This is going to be a picture of Stonehenge. So the first thing I want you to do is take this photograph after it comes in, and you're going to drag it to your desktop to use this photograph. And this is a nice photo. It's a morning shot of the Stonehenge, but we're going to trade out the sky of this famous rock group. So we're going to take this. I'm going to take it to my desktop, so I've got it to use. And then I'm going to go to my desktop here, and I'm just going to right-click on it. And if you can see this in the picture screen, you probably can't. Let me just minimize. Oh, I just brought it right in already. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to just put this into Photoshop. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go get another photo from the internet. And we're going to find a fun sky picture. So I'm just going to put in here amazing sky photos. So it's going to be some beautiful clouds, maybe something like that. Yeah, let's just find some amazing cool sky. I'll grab this one here. Find a larger photo that you can take off of the internet. I'm going to drag this to my desktop. You probably won't see this on there. But then I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it into Photoshop. So I'm going to open that photo with Photoshop. So here I've got this beautiful sky picture, and I've got this really nice. I'm going to put that sky into this picture. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take your move tool and click and drag that photo onto Stonehenge. Kind of place it into place. Now if your photo turns out too small or too big, just hit Command T, and then you can see the marching ants around it. So if it's too small, make it bigger. If it's too big, make it smaller, and place the sky there. And when you're done, hit the check mark. Okay, so here we've got, if you look at my layers, I've got the Stonehenge picture on the bottom and the sky on the top. We want the Stonehenge picture on top of the sky. So to unlock this, the lock means it's locked in its position. That's the only reason that lock's there. Just double click on it and make that a layer. Just say OK, and now it's a layer. So layer 0 and layer 1, put layer 0 on top, and you've got Stonehenge. Now, if I take my move tool and move this down, you're going to see the sky is underneath Stonehenge there. Okay, so same thing here for my layers. We're going to erase the sky, putting this beautiful sky on there. So we can take our eraser with a bigger brush, and a bigger brush, just use your bracket keys to make a bigger brush. All right, now watch out for cap locks being on. If cap locks is on, you can't see the brush size, so turn off cap locks if you ever see that. And here's your brushes up here. Just take a nice soft brush, 100% opacity and flow, great, and we can start erasing. And you're going to notice this beautiful sky starting to happen into this. What we're doing is we're erasing the Stonehenge sky, bringing the other one in. And of course, we're going to make a smaller brush to get tighter into areas. And it just feels like you're creating here and doing some really fun work and painting and things, and that's exactly what you're doing. I'm going to take the little bit of the ground out here and just have some fun, nice soft brush, and get in here and just go right around that. Okay, be careful not to take the rocks out. Now if you make a mistake, just hit Command Z and it goes back in time. All right, so we're just erasing here. So if I turn off this bottom one, see how I'm erasing the sky? Okay, there's the bottom one. These little eyeballs mean that you're just turning off that photo or not making it visible as all. Okay, now there's another quick way to do a lot of this is take the magic wand. It's hidden underneath your quick selection tool. Just go to your magic wand underneath that tool there. Click on the sky and hit delete with a big delete key on your keypad. Here. What the magic wand does is find similar pixels and group them together, and then you can delete them. Don't do the rock. Okay, so I'm deleting some of this area and deleting this area and these little areas. Okay, so it does a pretty good job of finding most of it. You got to do some fine tuning, but it does a pretty good job. Okay, Command D gets rid of the marching ants. So if you see those marching ants going around, just hit Command D. I call them marching ants. It's really called a selection. And then you got to do a little bit of cleanup. So you take your eraser tool again and just do some cleanup. in areas that just don't look as good, that the magic wand didn't quite find the similar pixels for. And I like to go and just make a really small one there. I like to go in and do some really fine tuning on some of these, but you can make it look, you know, amazing sky and erase some of this area that didn't get erased very well. Okay. Now I like to go in also and change the quality of this photograph, because now it's too yellow with this red sky. So let's make this more red. Hit Command U, Control U on a PC, and change the hue. Yeah, a little bit red in there, kind of make it look very mystical and neat. Isn't that fun? Well, when I turn this bottom one off here, notice I've just erased that. So any photo I go to the internet and find, this photo here, drag that into Photoshop. I think we can just go straight into Photoshop. Pretty sure we can. Okay. Put it down below. And then you can go in and change the quality of it again. Hit Command U, and you can add a little bit more blue to Stonehenge. Oh, don't want to make it look like Mars there. Wow, you can get some really funky stuff. Yeah, you go in there and just kind of add a little bit more morning time and beautiful sky back there. And you can move the sky around too. Get it just where you want. It's kind of cheating, isn't it? Yeah, kind of fun. This is called a photo composite. You can do it in any of your photos and add beautiful skies or beautiful anything into your photographs. Have fun.